real quickly, this code was given to me via keymailer and Konami. I have not locked in opinions. They have not locked in anything else. They're just like, here's a key, but if you have the key, you have to make a video on it. And I'm like, okay, well, this is me making a video on it. So I'm going to stream it, test this content out. We're going to stream for about 4 hours. Then I'm going to cut it all up and stick it on YouTube and see how it goes. Today, we're going to be checking out Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1. It is a collection of Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3, and also the Metal Gear games. So, straight off the bat, this is the PC port. We got nice music. It starts in windowed mode, which is actually a pain in the backside, I'm not going to lie. And every time I've loaded this up, it has started in windowed mode. And it's really irritating. If I go to screen settings, by the way, B is confirm because it's old school PlayStation controls. We'll see if we can do that. There's smoothing. No idea what this does. There's aspect ratios, which is nice. If you change it to pixel perfect or standard, which is the 4:3 as far as I'm aware, it'll change. It'll give you a border, and then you can change where the actual window is. And then you can change some artwork if you want to play it in the OG 4:3. I'm going to keep it 16:9. I'm a big fan of 16:9. So we've got screen filters if you want. So for instance, you could go standard and then screen filter to give that like old school TV vibe. What are they called? I'm completely blanking on the name of the TVs. CRTs, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, so, but like I said earlier, we're going to go 16:9. And then it's got windowed mode, which is defaulted to on. And the little bit I've tested this consistently defaults to on. It just changes to on. Yeah, this is one of the issues I'm having, is every time I click the game, it like messes with the aspect ratio. And the resolution of the screen, my monitors and stuff. Yeah, see, windowed mode is now on. I've got to turn this off. It then changes the resolution on my screens. It is slightly irritating, to say the least. Yeah, audio. Audio is split off in the main menu in game, so it's not split off at all, basically. There is a hot mute button. Notifications. Okay, so updates to the game. Okay. Oh, there you go. Smoothing. You can see the smoothing on and off. Like, look at Snake's face there. I think I'm going to keep that off. Button settings. Now, this is really nice. It's noticed I'm using an Xbox controller. And it's like, hey, look, you want all these different keys. It's got PS5. It's got PS4. It's got Switch. It's got keyboard, it's got Xbox. It's actually super, super nice. Really, really like this. So what'd you get with the game? We got screen books. Okay. It's literally the script. Okay. If you're really into Metal Gear, you'll probably dig that. Master book, what's this? Spoiler alert. This book references content for the entire Metal Gear series. We recommend reading this after you complete each game to avoid spoilers. Yeah, I think that's nice. I'm glad it gives you a warning, but I'm okay. I'm okay. There's Metal Gear game systems, design, concepts. Okay. This is nice. I like this. Metal Gear Acid. What was Metal Gear Acid? Game Boy game. Doesn't say. We don't talk about survival. Portable Ops, which is a PSP game. Nice. Yeah, this is nice. If you're a Metal Gear fan, this is super nice. Yeah, the controls are messing with me. So that's one thing actually. Can you change the button type? You can only change the faces. You can't change the button layout. That's bloody irritating. Right. So basically, when it comes down to the settings, the controls, the settings, the graphical options, they're all fucking shit. What else? Right, game selection. Okay, let's get it going. Right, so we have Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Solid Special Missions, Metal Gear Solid VR Missions, Metal Gear Solid Integrate. Metal Gear Solid Integrate, originally released in Japan in 1999. English audio only, Japan and English subtitles. Difficulty settings and VR disc has been added. They're the VR missions, the tutorials. Originally released in 1999, VR training sold in the US. I think it's the integrated version we need. It has English subtitles, Japanese and English. Is voiced and subtitled in English, French, German, Italian, and Spanish. So if we click confirm, really blurry text. Okay, so it doesn't start the game straight away. It puts you into the menu of that game. So from here, can I go language, English, stereo, vibrations. Right, so now if I now go into these, see the subtitles are still not in English. Right, I might have to reload the other one. Load, new game, special. Okay, there, new game. Normal. It's probably not an issue as long as the menu's in English. It's probably not an issue. If the menu's not in English, though, I'm screwed. But David Hayter's in English. Mind you, that is his name, isn't it? So straight off the bat, there is no upscaling. It doesn't seem like there's any upscaling. It doesn't seem that there's any like visual enhancement at all. Okay, so the menu change has actually taken effect. My subtitles are now in English. God, that noise gives me goosebumps. There's some games released now that still don't have the same level of voice acting as this did. Right, got some rations, baby. Controls feel reasonably responsive. So I'm looking at the top right and watching their radars. Oh, crap. So fucking stealthy. Shit! I had one fucking job. That is not what I wanted to do. Can I, like, jump up this? Oh, wait, so that is... knock, okay. There's no controls, like, whatsoever. There's no prompts, nothing. Oh, someone's coming down. How do I walk and not run? Is that even a thing? Oh, man moding it. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck it. I did it again. Shit. Okay. Controls. Not as precise as a game from 2024. I recently went back and played the original Tomb Raider. And it's that level of control. Quickly. Halfway through that camera change, the controls shifted. Right, I'll tell you what. Can we run this way? So there's no audio. Shit. Oh, mate, go check it out. Later, bitches! There we go. There's our Solid Snake. Metal Gear Solid. Tactical espionage action. So my ticker at the top left says running at 60 FPS. I don't have any reason to say it's not running at 60. It's definitely not running higher than 60. I love the fact that he can see her, and it's like never questioned.
You're very frank for a trained killer.
It's so Metal Gear.
Don't forget it.
Did she just wink at me?
To make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor.
This game is so 80s.
How did you do
It's
that?
incredible.
There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Oh God, not pineapples.
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
Everyone is here for my critique of video games, not my ability to play them well.
This camera?
Don't stand there, Snake, you pleb. Right, can I... Okay. There we go. I completely forgot it jams your camera as well. Makes perfect sense to me. Oh, mate. Fuck! So, changing the subtitles in the game changes everything in this version, apart from the description of the gun. I can't remember if this is the stun gun or not. I don't think it is. I think one of the biggest takeaways is that audio is just not a thing. No, I can't crack.
Whose footprints are these?
No, wrong button. What's the punch button? Right, let's have a look at changing the text. Snake! It even has Storage 1 and Storage 2. This is just how
Snake,
much of a rip this game is. It is not an enhancement
Snake,
at
you're all
all.
alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to
It's
be
not a
careful
bad
and avoid
thing,
getting
it's
into
just-
a fight whenever you can.
You're right.
Something that
Wow,
really needs to be
you know all
known
sorts of great
before you
moves,
start
don't you?
playing.
Well, both
It's
my
not a
parents are from
remaster,
Guangdong,
it is a
China, but I
flat
was born and raised
re-release.
in America.
Okay. We need to get back to it. Okay, so how do I exit the game? So I've saved it so that I can go back to the menu. The way you turned the game off was you turned the console off. Also, yeah, the third one is being remade. And if that's legit, then I really hope they go through and do them all. Alright, okay, well, I guess I'm turning off the console. Alt F4. And then reloading the game. Game selection. Metal Gear Solid. So this is the one we were playing. This is original, released in Japan in 1999. English audio only. Japanese and English subtitles. Now, there's two sets of main menus. Let's just double check this. English. It's already set to English. There is no other menu in here. This is select your preferred language, English. Just double checking. No, definitely nothing. Back. Select the game. Right, so that's the European Western version. But the Japanese version has extra stuff in it, which is this special mission here. Released in 1999, VR training solo, language English, French, German, yeah. And it was released separately. So I was playing this one to try and have the full experience, thinking, oh yeah, well, look, English subtitles should be fine. But the menus are still in Japanese. So I actually think we're going to have to play this one. This one lets you pick a language. The other one did. Again, that's just like backing it up, being like, it's a bit of a low effort port. It's not even a bit, it is a low effort port. Like, what I would have liked to see is them take the Japanese version and then adjust it to make sure it incorporates all settings and all languages and blah blah blah. But that's obviously too much money. Now we get the game's main menu, which doesn't have any language options, which is hilarious. Key configuration setup. Oh my god, this one actually does stuff. We're gonna leave it as default though. Screen brightness. Adjust the monitor brightness so the gray. Adjust the monitor brightness so the gray scale below the green line cannot be seen for the appropriate brightness to play this game. It doesn't have like brightness options. it's like you have to. So that's just blown my mind. You actually have to change the monitor or TV. So, cigarettes. There you go. Oh, as soon as you get in the water, there's like a delay. The 2024 brain of me is like, you shouldn't be running around, Will. Stop making noises. Stop making da 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 da.
The bright thought in the
Yes, there's definitely an argument to be made that it's a really good thing they ripped the game like straight as it is, no changes whatsoever, and just ported it to PC. Like, I genuinely do think that is a good thing, right? The reason for that being is like it's accessible. The original version of the game is now accessible to people. Yeah, I don't think though that quality of life options, the number of menus, the variations in the games, that kind of thing, all those things should have been resolved though. The game's visuals, part of me does feel like changing the game's visuals would change the game a bit, like if you updated the controls and stuff like that, because the AI is hot garbage, right? It's also a game that was made in like what, 1999, released in 1999 in China, Japan, sorry, not China. Yeah, so I feel like QL options were definitely misses, definitely needed, and definitely should be in here. Yeah, but visual options are too far. I would think that would be changing it too far. You could do what some emulators have done, right? And like, that includes the resolution and stuff. But then, is that like really the original game? Or is that getting into remastered territory? Thermal goggles, yeah boy. It's still just, my brain is having to fight against the act of running. Yeah, it's for everyone who like played the original games can now relive the original game, right? And that's a good thing. It's a good thing that it's still on offer. People can play it. Now, here's a thing, and I would lump this into accessibility. I'm colorblind, and I have no idea where the Chopper Chief is, because everything looks like the same color on the map. Yeah, so the game is locked to 1080p as well, by the way, like absolutely locked. It's better than its original resolution, but not that the game looks better, because obviously it's
Who's that?
locked to however it was created in the first place.
Psycho Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound.
I wonder how they're going to do that fight.
This is bad.
Because I can't unplug my controller and plug it into a different port.
They get Baker's too. Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
I'm colorblind!
Here, take this. It's my ID.
I've watched enough Grey's Anatomy to know that's a heart attack. Look! A pineapple!
so you
Yeah, like, I cannot see it. There's like door C? Door R? Door A? Like, I don't know what door that is. I'm looking for different colored walls. A colorblind guy is looking for different colored walls. Oh. I'm pretty sure that's a different color. Good thing I just got some C4. What's this? Set explosive with X, then it would be. I mean, that was square. Oh, X, of course. I'm thinking PlayStation controls, but the game did this thing where it changed. Oh, that's okay. It even changes in the tips, then. That's nice. Can you fuck this up? Like, can you... if you waste all 4 of your C4, you could just fuck this up, right? I think for the next 2 hours, I want to try either Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3. But what's my thought on like Metal Gear Solid 1 anyway? I do think it needs some QL. I don't think there's any reason not to have QL in a video game re-release, right? You should update the game to its latest thing. Some latest QL options. Like, the number of menus is shit. The number of, like, differences in games needed to be all combined into one. Graphics are fine staying the same, because it holds the same charm as they did back in the day, and so on and so forth. And that's fine. It's a re-release, right? But it's definitely not a remaster of any kind. I think that's pretty obvious. I don't think they're like calling it a remaster either. But like the gameplay still like holds up, I think. Oh shit. I think it's like really good that this was re-released. But I don't think the state of it is, at least this, the main Metal Gear Solid 1 is not in a good shape. I don't think. Yeah, so what do I want from Metal Gear Solid 2? I want some graphical settings. But yeah. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break. And we will talk to Mei Ling and save it. And then go have a look what Metal Gear Solid 2 or 3. Right, this is running at 1440p. It hasn't fucked with my resolution. And it started in full screen mode. So this is a lot better already. Confirm? Okay, so the controls have now swapped around again. Confirm is back to being A. Right. Straight away, let's turn it down a little bit. Button layout? No, same thing. No adjusting of that screen. Oh, it has less options. How? We got screen playbook and master book again, which is nice. European version, North American European version. What the Chinese? Oh yeah. So the Japanese version is linked to a DLC, which is still free, but you just have to download it. I haven't. So European version, English. Start game. Let's see if there's any graphics options in game. How is there less? Okay, and straight away it is in 720p. I'm just gonna see if there's graphic options in game. HD edition, 720p. Blood on. It's fucking loud. Screen settings. Windowed mode. I will adjust OBS as soon as I need to. Screen settings? No. This is it. This is literally it, isn't it? Okay. So it hasn't fucked with my resolution, but it has messed. It is in 720p. Because these menus are fucking horrible to navigate with keyboard or mouse. I'm just gonna have with keyboard. Yeah, with the controller. Because new game. I'm playing the MSU for the first time. I like images too, and I like it. The fact it's looked 720p sucks. This might be 1080, but my OBS went to 720p, so I think it's 720p. It's a lot louder. Alright, let's see how that is. I fucking love this game.
Exactly is this
The
wonderful.
audio quality is a lot better in this already. Alright, let's get on with some gameplay. It only takes a lot longer to get into the game than Metal Gear Solid 1. Oh, this is awesome. Like this already running at 60. Super, super nice. I can already feel this is like So much nicer.
But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a
Holy
natural-born
shit, the
fighter,
beginning of this game
but you're
takes
not
fucking
quite a
ages.
soldier. His
Like, I
mission.
love
He
this
has no
game, but...
enemies and no friends.
Alright.
Snake, try
Oh,
to remember
yeah.
some of the basics of seeking
Okay, now. Alright, fantastic. We're in. First of all, they said backpack. I'm just trying to think, like... If someone's like, hey, I've never played Metal Gear Solid before. Should I, like, play them? I was trying to think, like, oh, should I be like, yeah, they're on PC now. Give them a go. Or if it's too much of a pain in the ass with the issues they have, mainly the settings menus and the actual, like, a little bit of a faff, right, to actually get into the game, would I recommend it? Now, for Metal Gear Solid 3, I'd be like, wait and see what the reviews of the new one are like. Like the remake. If the reviews are good for the remake, then jump in, right? And hopefully they'll make more. Like, they'll remake the others. But, like, I don't think they're to a standard where I would, like, recommend them to people. They're definitely designed to be for people who are, like, already lovers of the franchise, right? They're not designed for a new audience or anything like that. And it is really good that they are on sale on PC or any other platform, to be fair. But PC's the one with the most historically the one with the most longevity. The fact they run at such low resolutions is really shit, though. Right, let's just double check some camouflage then. This game definitely has some of the better systems in it. We want... Right, so you can't crouch move. Yeah, I just did... Okay, well, that doesn't work. Press L, yeah.
Something there.
It's still so weird that audio isn't taken into consideration. Oh, it's hold. Okay, so you got to hold down and release. Yeah, like the controls are like really shit. Well, I'll fuck this up. What is this, Destiny with the flinch? Some of the control stuff is really horrible. Holding A goes into crouch, okay? And then holding A, okay, holding A gets up and out of crouch. Okay, so if I'm like, done this, and then hold A, yeah, okay, yeah. So it's press and it's holding A in and out of crouch, in and out of prone, sorry, and tapping A to go into crouch. But then you can't move in crouch. Right, we'll see what this dude does. Oh my god, I've got a 12 gauge. I think my final thoughts are like, I've said it a few times already, but this is absolutely fantastic for people who are massive beloved fans of Metal Gear franchise, right? It's good that they're on sale. It's good that they're accessible by all, right? And the originals are accessible by all. But they should have had a lot more effort put into them. In regards to their QL, maybe some control changes for the 21st century. But it's not... they're not for new players. This is definitely a wait and see what Konami do with the remakes. And hopefully they don't fuck them. Hopefully they stick to the source material. And hopefully it is just an uplift of some 24 design aspects and improvements, some QL, graphics settings. Because I feel graphically you could have given Metal Gear Solid 1 a pass because it was a PS1 game, right? Oh, crap. Didn't I just get a 12 gauge? Yeah, because it was a PS1 title, and it had that look and aesthetic to it, and it's like kind of become... I'm not going to say timeless, because it looks really bad to the point where you can't even see doors, but... You could say, if you weren't playing in 16:9, it wouldn't be like that and stuff like that. But that's the kind of thing. If you're going to put 16:9 in the game, then you should make sure the graphics support 16:9. So, I don't think it's a me problem. So yeah, overall not great, honestly. I think this is only for die-hard fans of Metal Gear, and I actually am worried about Volume 2. If Volume 2 has 4 and 5 in it, I would have liked to seen like an adjustment of 5 to be a coherent story from start to finish, and not a half-assed mess. I also don't really know if I trust Konami with that. And then the other thing is, 4 has issues. It has performance issues. There's a reason why it hasn't been ported to anything else apart from the PS3. Apparently it's a pain in the ass and it's integrated into that console like hell. So I worry about it, because if it's that integrated, then what's it going to be like on PC? But the fact you can't read my keys, the fact that the control scheme is so outdated, like, does kind of suck. And I do worry about that for the future game, for the other Volume 2, I suppose it would be. But hey ho, we'll see. We'll see what they bring out. They might not even do it. They might have called this one Volume 1 for whatever reason. I do not think this is like a good example of how re-releases should be handled. Right, boys. Oh yeah. Oh, that was a big barrel. And a burn to death. I didn't even know that barrels could explode, if I'm honest. I've never done that before. Gone around with a trank dart normally. But yeah, I think that's Metal Gear Solid 3. It's a little bit disappointing. I still want to play the hell out of it though, because I love me some Metal Gear. And I'm really excited for the remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. Even if I am concerned about the Konami aspect of it. The Metal Gear Solid Volume 1 Collection. Or the Metal Gear Solid Collection Volume 1. Get it if you're a hardcore fan. Give it a miss if you're not. Those of us who love Metal Gear Solid 1 and Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, do look at them through rose-tinted glasses. A good re-release is one that sort of supports that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This key was given to me by keymailer. So my disclosure, I received a free copy of this product from keymailer.com. So I appreciate that you guys and Konami for giving it to me. If you're watching this on YouTube as well, I'll put a link in for my Twitch channel in the description, and you guys can check this out more often when I do these videos on Twitch. Cheers. Bye.